Oh, there you are, YouTube. Today is March 3rd, 2021, which means 3 years ago I met various members of the X-Files cast. X. X-Files. X-Files Funkos. X-Files Barbie dolls. But I met the real life people. Let me tell you about it. So here's the poster for the event. It was called X Fest, presented by This Con Life. And right here, you'll see March 3rd, 2018. This was in LaSalle. Was it LaSalle? Is that how it's said? I can't remember. Illinois. And we met most of these people. Didn't get the autograph from everybody, but they were in the area. We were able to see everybody. One thing you may be noticing, though, over here, it says December 2020. And you're like, what? This doesn't make sense. Was this filmed in December? No, it is March 3rd. The thing is, they did not put out an X-Files calendar this year. So 2021, there is no official X-Files calendar. So we're just keeping this one up. But here are some of the X-Files cast members that we met and got autographs from. So there you see Mitch Pileggi, and my wife's name is Elizabeth. Obviously, my name's not Elizabeth, but and she's the big X-Files fan here. She got me into it, but I am still in no way a big X-Files fan. But there's Mitch, there's Toombs, what's his name? Dwayne Barry, is that right? Yeah. What do we got here? Michael Berryman, Tom Noonan, is that right? And then right here, he's like the devil guy, likes hair, cerulean blue guy, the Eve 6. See, I apologize for not knowing everybody's names, but that I'm just pointing out that I'm not the big fan. It's my wife that's the big fan, but this was still a very important day for me, and I'll get into all that later. Who do we have here? Okay, so the twins, Eric and Sabrina, right there. Where are we at here? This is Karen, right, from Home? Or is that Karen? I think this is Karen. And then Megan, right? Okay. So X, I have to say, right there, X. He, out of everybody that we're looking at here, I would say is the most different than his character. He is a phenomenal actor. I want to see him in more stuff. He is amazing. Right here, this is Jerry Hardin. And Melora Hardin from The Office, you may know her as Jan. That is her dad right there. We met him, got his autograph. There's the Smoking Man, got to meet him as well. Annabeth, met her. And then, wow, right here, Nicholas, is it just Lee? I'm sorry if I don't know. My wife would know. I should have her in the room with me. He really is a talker. We got to hang out with him, talk with him. He was so kind with his time. It was amazing to meet him. Right here, sort of like a version of Mulder's sister. He also, right here, his name, what is his name? Was it Nick? Is that Nick or Robert? Oh man, I can't remember, sorry. But he is also very different than his character because, he's playing sort of like this alien assassin type guy, but in real life, very, very kind person, which you would hope, creepy sort of on the show, creepy in life, but I have to say he's a phenomenal actor. He puts everything into his role. I'm talking about Toombs here. He, is like the Daniel Day-Lewis of television in a way, you could say. But, oh wait, yeah, okay, no, we're doing good. But yeah, this is the poster here for that event. Very awesome day getting to meet those people. Again, I was more of just like a person with my wife while she was meeting all these people and getting to know, I don't know. She was just having a great time. I was as well, but again, I'm not a major X-Files fan. I'm a fan, but I don't know everything about it like my wife does. So with that poster, and probably anything I'm going to say about the X-Files here, I'm going to feel like a major fool and like a fraud because I've only seen the show all the way through once. Like, it isn't my life like it is with other people, like it is with my wife. Like she she's actually been used as an X-Files like sort of consultant twice, you could say. Like once she just appeared on a podcast to, provide information on the X-Files. I don't believe that podcast is going any longer, but she was brought on to talk all things X-Files, and then used as a consultant for a book, a novel, which just recently came out, which is pretty awesome. I'm going to find out later if I'm allowed to say what that novel is, and I will mention it later. But also, didn't want to mention, I'm wearing an appropriate t-shirt. In the episode Detour, Mulder mentions the Mothman in a way. It's not about the Mothman, but he talks about Mothmen, which is incorrect. There's only one Mothman, but I just tried to, dress for the occasion. My wife and I actually went to West Virginia, the Mothman Bridge, and that's where I picked up this t-shirt at the museum. That was on our, was that? I don't think that was on our honeymoon. No, that was just a, was that? No, that was just a trip to out there when, like, visiting my sister out east. But just wanted to be somewhat appropriate. Hey, look, there's Jillian right there. Oh, and the smoking man right there. Look at that. Just X-Files everywhere. I'm in my wife's office, so that's kind of what's happening right there. Oh, look, there they are. They're everywhere. Oh, hey, Fox and Dana. Oh, look, there's another Mothman. This is made by my friend Phil Good. Jankies by Phil Good. He repurposes old like vintage cloth, and then they're called Jankies. And look at that stitch work. Can I get some detail on that? Oh my, I love it. I got this for my wife for a Valentine's Day. I believe it was Valentine's Day a few years ago, many years ago. Oh, what's down here? Oh, more figures. Look at that. Dana. Fox, where are you? Mulder, what's up with your beard there? You're looking cool. I dig it. X-Files everywhere. Oh, look at that. My wife with David Duchovny. She's met him too. He was not at X-Fest, nor was Jillian, but she did get the chance to meet him in New York, which is pretty great. So again, while I am not the biggest X-Files fan, I'm not saying I don't like it, I'm just saying there are much bigger X-Files fans than me. I've seen all of the show, I've seen all of the movies, I've seen the Lone Gunman spinoff. I haven't seen Millennium, though. I need to watch that spinoff. Some could argue because of Munch, Law and Order, and SVU, and what's the other one? What Law and Order is a spinoff of? It's not coming to mind, but you could say, those are all connected because of Munch, Detective Munch. So I haven't seen all those. I've watched a lot of those shows, but I haven't seen them all. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is I've seen all of the show, including the two or new seasons. I've seen the movies and the Lone Gunman spinoff. So, that's my knowledge. And then I watched those all like in chronological order. And I've seen other episodes also. Like my uncle, he had the first X-Files film. Whenever I would go visit him, I would always watch that, so I'm pretty familiar with that one. The show I didn't watch too much as a youth because honestly aliens scared me. I wasn't really scared of ghosts and things like that. I was scared of aliens. So X-Files was a little frightening for me as a youth, but catch an episode here and there, not many, just a handful is all I'm saying, but you're very aware of it because 90s and the aliens, they go together. They very much go together. But watching the show in chronological order was kind of a big thing for me. That's sort of what's all connected here. 3 years ago, met all those people, but my wife and I, when we first met, not when we first met, because we met at like one of my art shows, and then, I don't know, months later, she invited me to like a housewarming party that she was having. And at that housewarming party, I sort of discovered that she was a big X-Files fan. I was like, oh, I've only seen a handful of those. I've seen the first movie many times whenever I'd go visit my uncle. I'd watch that, but I don't know much. And she's like, well, we should watch it together. And I'm like, well, I'd like to watch it like from beginning to end. How do you feel about that? She's like, there's no better way. So that's what we did. Like I would say almost every Monday after that housewarming party, I would come over after work and then we'd watch a few episodes. So it took us maybe almost a full year. I think maybe we're a little under, maybe a little over, but basically took an entire year to watch all of the show. So X-Files, very important to me, even though I don't know a lot about it, where my wife is not an official, I don't think it's like, Chris Carter's being like, yeah, you are an official X-Files consultant, but people have reached out to her as an X-Files consultant for various reasons. So anyway, X-Fest, very important to me because I got to meet all of these people that sort of brought me and my wife together, which is pretty cool. Also important because that means, this is different, this is not about my wife anymore, but 3 years ago, I met somebody who sort of, in many ways, influenced me to start filming videos for YouTube. AJ Reacts 2. I met a YouTuber, he wasn't YouTubing at the time, but I met a YouTuber at Xfest. We got in contact, or we were hanging out in lines for, I think, Annabeth Gish, if I remember right. And he and his wife, and then me and my wife, just got to talking. And there's another guy there named Caleb. I mean, he's awesome also. He's like a extreme con guy, like knows everything about cons and visits them and has so many autographs. It's really awesome. He has a great collection of various things. But anyway, AJ, his wife, my wife, me, we all sort of kept in contact after Xfest. We, just found each other online. I can't really remember how it was. I think maybe the event posted pictures and then we found each other in the comments or something like that. But sort of remained friends online through there. I mean, they don't live that far away from us, so I mean, hopefully once the pandemic's over, we can get some hangout going on. But yeah, we just, he started a YouTube channel and I started watching it and I was like, this is something I've always wanted to try out. And he sort of gave me the confidence to do that. So it started at the beginning of quarantine. But yeah, he's one of the main influences for me to start posting videos on YouTube. His stuff is much more professional than mine. I know my stuff is like super raw, just grab the camera every day and come up, talk about random things. But yeah, if you want to know about gaming, music, movies, things like that, he reacts to all that stuff, movie trailers, food, even just sort of everything. So definitely check out his channel. I will link it below. But yeah, today, AJ, I hope you're watching, is our 3-year anniversary of meeting. So I think that's pretty cool. And also wanted to dedicate this video to you because very grateful for you sort of showing me the ropes of YouTube and helping me get the confidence to, put some stuff out there. So thank you very much for that. I'm trying to think, topic change here, not topic change, but I'm trying to think of did I show this yet? I feel, maybe I just, glanced at it. This is Scully's hair in various episodes. Artwork by Jessica Savage. There we go, artwork by Jessica Savage. So, pretty sweet piece, if you ask me. So one pretty awesome thing about being married to my wife is I'm surrounded by X-Files toys and just X-Files stuff in general. And again, right here, and then over there, and then I have, the Mothman that I just showed you. Various cryptid stuff. This is Bigfoot's footprint. I made this for my wife on a very cold day. And yeah, presented it to her. Honestly, our birthdays are so close to Christmas. It was either Christmas, birthday, could have been Valentine's Day for all I know. But Bigfoot's foot. Nan Lawson's Mulder and Scully. Look at that, they're on TV right now. More X-Files art. Another cryptid, Bigfoot Making an appearance upstairs, here we have the Loch Ness Monster. So yeah, we got a home full of cryptids, full of X-Files memorabilia, a lot of stuff I didn't even show because it's in storage. Like when it comes to the prints and things like that, the artwork, we sort of rotate it. And then we have, you know, like little figures of Bigfoot, but I don't know where those are. I don't know, rearranging our house right now sort of has things everywhere. But today's vlog, basically just a tribute to 3 years ago, meeting these characters and the importance of X-Files to me and my wife's relationship. And 3 years ago, I met AJ Reacts 2. Check his channel out.
There he is.
Oh, wanted to mention, so the book that my wife was an X-Files consultant for is called This Close to OK by Lisa Cross-Smith. If you like X-Files, it's not about X-Files, but there is like some X-Files stuff sprinkled in. Here's the book right here, This Close to OK by Lisa Cross-Smith. Give that a read. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. Have you watched the X-Files? Have you met any of the characters? I'm curious to know. Thank you so much for watching this vlog, and perhaps I'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout. The true love of my wife's life.